Alrighty, well, what's going on, everybody? So I originally had the part of this video recorded already earlier, like in the series, and for some reason my mic audio did not pick up on OBS, and that was my fault. So we're just going to go ahead and record it now. As you can see, it is October 1st, and which means it's time to harvest. We did do a few things off camera though. Nate came down and he helped me finish up field 2, got all the barley out of it, got it baled up, replanted in soybeans. We got to get ready to cut this grass, and then we also went ahead and chopped some silage. And what I'll do is I'll throw a picture up right here to show you guys. It'll just be a quick picture of us chopping the silage, but he did help me with that, so thank you, Nate, for all that. But if you guys do like this type of content, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell where you guys don't miss any future videos and or updates on the channel. I just want to give a huge shout out to G-Portal. Thank you for hosting today's video. So we went ahead and we got the 8370R hooked up to the J&M grain cart, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to go and drive this down to the field and get all this stuff down at field, I think it's 47, and I'll show you guys another thing. As you can see, the harvester, something happened with the game save, so I had to get a new harvester, but everything's going to be the same. It's just a brand new harvester. Let me get all this down there to the field and I'll show you guys what we got going on today. We're going to just start jumping into some corn harvest. Yeah, let me get all this down there, get the truck down there, and while I'm doing all that, I am going to go and throw you guys into the time lapse of me planting the fields that I done before October 1st. Alrighty, so we are down here at the field, and our yield is not very good on this field. I mean, we just bought this field last year in game. We haven't been able to really work the ground. We're hitting some good green spots. I feel like closer to the middle of the field will be perfect. But yeah, as I was saying, the combine, we got ourselves an S7 600 courtesy of Nate, because our STS, for some reason with the mod, it didn't want to work properly. It kept crashing the server. I realized that I couldn't fill it up with fuel. He just went ahead and brought me an S7. We're hitting 80% right there, 119, 25 point something per hectare. That is not bad yield, you guys. I mean, look at that solid green down there in the map. That is the yield that we want right there. We're getting amazing yield right here. The harvester is filling up really fast. Let's go and go in interior view here. Now, this is a nice combine, you guys. Like, I wasn't expecting to go to an S7, but unfortunately I had to go to an S7. I mean, we had other harvesters up there, but Nate went ahead and brought this one down to me, and I decided to go ahead and use it because why not? I'm still paying the same amount as I did for the STS and everything like that, and we already got everything figured out. I actually owe him I'm gonna have to make him a payment here soon, but we're not going to straw swath this field or make corn stalks in this field, but the other fields we're going to swath everything. I'm gonna bale up everything where we can sell all of them bad boys, and we can get us plenty of money where we can start getting ourselves out of debt, because, well, the bank keeps calling. I just don't have the money right now. It's probably because I'm too worried about spending money on things on here, but you know, like I've always said, in order to make money, you have to spend money. And if you're not spending money on new things, you are not making money. So the first thing that we got to do is we got to get this corn out of the field. Then we got to get our soybeans out of the field. We have plenty of silage. Let me just get this GPS lined up here. It's going to go 4 miles an hour, which is fine. But, you know, we go to our harvester silo. Me and Nate, it was down to about like right here. We filled the rest of this up. I have it shut off because we have plenty of silage, you guys. I can actually sell a lot of this and not be hurting for silage. Another good thing is our cattle, they had babies. I'm waiting to see if the prices of these Angus go back up, and I want to actually put another cattle pasture somewhere. I just don't know where I'm going to put it yet. Thought about picking up field 7, put 2 of them in there, but we'll just have to find out and see. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get this field knocked out of the way, get this field harvested, and then the next field we got to go to that is corn is field 24. I'll time lapse that field right there, and then after we get all our corn done, we're going to go ahead and switch over to soybeans, which will be field 15, field 6, and field 2, and yeah, we'll just go from there. It looks like Connor's on server, so he's getting some of his stuff done. Again, we're hitting that amazing yield, 127% yield bonus, almost 30 tons per hectare, and it's right here in this little pocket of this field, you guys. So I mean, we're going to get some decently good yield out of the middle of this field. Will I be able to fill up the truck? We'll see. But I actually got to get a hold of Nate because I need an auger to put the grain inside of my silo, and whatever I don't feel like putting in the silo, we're just going to go ahead and sell off and everything like that, because I like to get us out of debt, because we still owe the bank here an additional $203,000, so we might actually be able to pay some of that off, especially if we swap everything on these other remaining fields. So yeah, let me get this field done and I'll see you guys at the other field. Alright, so we got the other field done, and we actually filled up our semi-trailer fully. We got the grain cart filled up fully, so I mean, it yielded pretty good in the middle, you guys. Like, let me just show you guys the middle of this field, and it turned out to be pretty good in the middle. And let's see, nitrogen yield. So as you can see, our best spots were, you know, like this big patch in the middle, little patch back here, and a little patch up at the front. But on that, you guys, the outside didn't yield very well. It was mostly all red. All right here was red. And so far, this field again on the outside is going to yield pretty bad just because of the way the map was made, but we should get a little bit better yield on this field, hopefully in the middle. If not, it is what it is. But yeah, so, and also you guys, let me know what you guys think about the new setup with the S7 and the 8-row corn head. I purposely ran the 8-row corn head just because I don't have really big fields other than field 15, and I don't need anything really that big. Other than that, I'm also looking into a few new upgrades for my setup. I'm hoping it'll work out great, because if so, then that'd be awesome to be able to use it. But we'll just have to wait and find out if I'm able to get it. If not, then I'll just wait till next year and hopefully I can get it. The yield's not the greatest. I mean, we're up almost 70% back here in the back. I'm hoping this back edge over here closest to Connor's field will yield a little bit better, because it looks like his field 25 yielded a-okay in the middle. Wasn't too bad, but I mean, we also got really solid red on the outside. I don't know, you guys, like, I don't know how I'm feeling about the yields on here, but the only thing we can keep doing is just keep working with the fields, making sure we get them up to a little bit better standard to where we get that better yield. I mean, we're hitting some up in the 70s now right here. We're still getting yield off this field, but yeah, like I said, we got the semi all filled up, we got the grain cart all filled up, and it looks like Nate might be starting on beans. Oh yeah, and another thing is we're also going to swath all this, because we're going to sell all these bales and just get them out of the way. Now this part of the field is yielding pretty good, so I mean, we should do a-okay on this field. We'll find out though. But yeah, what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm just going to go and jump you guys straight into a little time lapse of me doing this field, and I'll see you guys after that. 86%, there we go. But yeah, I'll see you guys once we get this field done. Alright, so it looks like we got literally a headland and almost 2 full headlands, and the harvester is full. right there. So we're just going to pull out here into the waterway, and I'm going to get the truck back to the farm and get it all emptied out. Nate let me borrow an auger from the dealership, just where I can put all my grain in there. But yeah, we're going to get down to the farm, and I'm going to get the trailer emptied out, come back here, empty out the grain cart into the trailer again, empty the combine out into the grain cart, and then get back to it. And when I get down to the farm, or I get back here, I will bring you guys back in for all that. So yeah, I'll see you guys here in just a few minutes. All right, so we got everything all lined up here. We're gonna go and empty the back hopper and everything like so, to where we can just go and start getting this corn put into the, if I remember correctly, with this auger, somebody's actually got to be in it, I believe. Yeah, so somebody's got to actually be in this auger. So it's gonna take a few for me to be able to get all this done, you know, because I'm doing it all by myself. As you've seen during the time lapse, Nate did join. He is going up to field 11. I haven't heard from him yet, so I don't know what all he's getting into, but yeah, he's letting us borrow the auger. Let's just go ahead and check our storage here. So far we got $8,000 so far worth of, oh, let me get the dev console off there, of corn. Now we just gotta back this up. Once that hopper's empty, go and jump into the old semi here, and we'll just back this guy up. Press that, we'll start unloading, and then we'll just keep doing this time and time again. Let the corn go into the flat bottom bin and get this whole thing filled up with all the corn, because we are going to put all our corn in here, you guys. Because if we can sell it in January, that is going to bring in some serious money. Our milk is going good, $29,000. All our silage altogether is another 76 grand. And the field, the grass field, I'm going to just go and cut all that off camera. Yeah, we'll just go from there and hope that we can make some silage out of it. Why isn't this switching over? Oh, it's just taking a minute. So let's just hope that I can get it to go to where I need it to, or I may just have to end up readjusting the trailer to where we can get all that put in there. And my headset just died again. So yeah, let's just try to adjust the trailer a little bit. I don't know how well I'll be able to do this, you know, with this, using this type of an auger here, but I'm hoping that should do it. Yeah, that should, there we go. Okay, I just had to adjust it just a tiny little bit. Jump in here, and there's that, and that is all straw bales right there from the wheat field that we end up double cropping with soybeans. Didn't get very many off of it, but we'll eventually put them inside the barn there. But as far as making silage for the cattle, we're doing pretty good on that. I mean, they still have all this meadow grass. I actually end up putting some TMR in there for them guys, and if I remember correctly, I think they eat the food that we put in there first before they eat the meadow grass. So I may just fill that thing completely up right there and just fill them up with food. So let's check this one more time. 28 grand, max value right now is 51,000. So yeah, I'm just going to get this auger folded back up here and get back down to the field and start getting the rest of this corn taken out. And then I'll actually just restart the time lapse up from there. And then when I got to empty out again, I'll just end the time lapse and I'll just finish the rest of the build off camera. So yeah, let me get down there, empty into the truck, and just get this done. All right, everybody. So, yeah, the middle of this field is not yielding too bad. We're getting a lot of green. I mean, we filled up pretty fast there. The only bad part is we're going 3 miles an hour up that little incline, so I might put in a mod for like the real vehicle speed limit or whatever, to where we can just go a little bit faster, about 6 miles an hour up hills and stuff. But we're gonna fill this grain cart up almost all the way full, if not all the way full, with this hopper from the combine. We'll have maybe like 14% left. 13% left in the combine, but I'm gonna go finish filling up the truck, get all that down there, and get it, into the silo and everything. I'm gonna come back down here off camera, finish off this field where we can go and get started on our soybeans, and then I'll bring you guys back in when we start on our soybeans and everything like that. Probably in the video there. I know I got to get all these swaths baled up, but I'll either do that on a video or in the live stream Thursday. We'll just go and get on here and finish all the rest of the harvest stuff on a live stream. And yeah, we're going into the trees here. So yeah, let me just get this field knocked out of the way and get started on soybean harvest, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Alright, everybody, so that cornfield down there, we finally got it done, and we got quite a bit of corn off them two fields. If you want me to show you real quick, we got 154,796 liters, which totals up to $154,409. So as far as this bean field, I've been cutting it for a while. Totally forgot that I was supposed to bring you guys back in. My apologies. But we done 2 headland passes all the way around, I believe, or at least 1 headland pass. Yeah, no, we done 2 headland passes, started our ups and downs, combine's full. The field is yielding, it's okay, I guess you can say. Again, right here in the middle is going to be our best friend. We're going to get pretty good yields out of right here. As you can see along the edge of the road right here, it didn't yield too bad. All this didn't really yield too bad, but as far as where the tree line is, yielded like booty, if you want me to be completely honest with you. We went ahead and got the 8R down here. Got the grain cart still hooked up to it. The semi is actually staged down the road. I can actually bring it up here now, pull it into the field, because we have plenty of room for us to bring the truck in here. Nate's still going hard on one of his fields. I think he moved from field 11. He is now doing field 48. And according to him, off camera, it's yielding okay. It's not doing too bad. But yeah, you guys, we got a lot still to do. I'm going to get some more of this some more of this bean harvest done. And then we still have 2 more soybean fields to do, which is field 6 and 2. We'll either do that on we'll probably either do it on another video and or a live stream. But I think on this coming up live stream, we're actually going to help Nate with 49, the rest of 48, and the rest of 11. And then we'll do whatever else we need to do on our farm. I know I got to fill this tractor up with diesel and everything like that. So that being said, everybody, if you guys are enjoying this type of content, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell, and let me know down in the comments what you guys are enjoying about the series and what you guys would like to see different. And then also, we will be starting a new series here very soon once this one is over. I'm really ready to do it. It's going to revolve around another animal type, but you guys will see what it is, because a lot of the crops I can use for these animals. With that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video.